Hi everyone, I am back. I wanted to pop in here. Today I'm going to be sharing a market vlog. I did manage to go to a market last week. If you're new to the channel, a little brief update and a brief update. If you've been following along, a tornado came through my neighborhood, which is unusual for us. I'm from upstate New York. We had a very strong EF2 tornado come through. It caused a great deal of damage, including damage to my home, my garage, my yard. And so I've been dealing with a recovery process. We are all safe. We are fine. We are okay. We got very, very lucky. We're waiting for construction to start. In the meantime, we're just trying to get back to life as normal as we possibly can between construction and contractors and juggling the cleanup from the tornado. I'm a little bit busier than I would normally be, but I miss you all on here. And quite frankly, doing work and being on YouTube and making these videos gives me a break from the construction and the destruction that everything caused. So I want to be here. The trees are pretty much taken care of at this point. We have removed most of the trees. It's sad. Obviously, I can't do anything right now because the area still needs to be cleaned out, but the goal is to replant in the future so that we can still have some greenery and try to rebuild what was lost. And of course, we're gonna have some home construction. If you want little updates about the home construction, let me know in the comments below. I don't quite know what to share or how much to share, and I'm getting mixed requests. And so just let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see construction updates as they happen. Otherwise, we'll stick to our usual programming and work on stitching cozy sewing projects. Today, I'm sharing with you a market vlog. I had a fun time in Syracuse last weekend. I want to share with you how that market went. Obviously, I'm home now, so I won't, give away the details, but I do want you to stick around to the end of this video because I am sharing 5 tips for what you can do on a slow market day. I'll give you this little tidbit. We had a slower Saturday, which is uncommon for markets. Usually Saturday is the busiest day. This was a 3-day market, so we had a Friday, Saturday, Sunday market, and Saturday was surprisingly our slowest day in our booth. So I'm going to give you 5 tips for what you can do if you have a slower day. It was a great market overall. We had a ton of fun. So let's dive right in. Join me for last week's market out in Syracuse. This weekend, I am going to be at the Downtown Syracuse Arts and Crafts Festival at Plymouth Congregational Church. It actually started yesterday. I didn't film because I've just been stressed and on the move and just wanted to get set up, but I do have a little bit of footage of our booth setup, and I'll try to be gathering some footage today of the craft show. So this will be a craft show blog. If you're new to the channel, my name is Lauren. I'm the artist and quilter behind Garden Girl Studio. I recently had a tornado come through my city and hit my house and garage. We are okay. The house is livable. It's just a fair bit of damage. So anyway, we're going to be doing a craft fair vlog today. So come on along for the ride. Ellie, do you want to go see Grammy Grampy? You do? You want to go see Grammy Grampy? Okay. All right. We're going to go take you to Grammy Grampy's house. Yeah, we excited? Yeah, for reals. We're not kidding. We're going to bring you to Grammy Grampy's.
Yeah, we're going to go Grammy Grampy's. You're gonna go see.
Okay, we're going to go right now. Okay, we are in the car. Today, Nick is with me. He's waving. There you go.
I'm driving.
Ellie's in the back seat, so hyped to see Grammy and Grampy. She's actually like really good girl in the car. She just kind of generally really good girl in the car. Sometimes we'll see a person and we have to bark at them, but mostly she just kind of, a little bumpy, sorry. But mostly she just kind of sits back there and hangs out. On our way to go drop off Ellie, and then we're heading to Syracuse to start day 2 of the Downtown Arts Festival. Here we go. I just had to yell at I don't usually yell at people, but I'm a little cranky, okay? And she was just standing in the middle of the parking lot, like TikToking. So I told her she's in traffic in case she didn't realize. Anyways, I don't know, I'm like the worst sassy person. Anyways, we stopped by Dunkin' because I think this is what people do. They tell when they stop by Dunkin' on their way to markets. We don't always stop by Dunkin'. Nick is a Dunkin' person. Usually we stop by Superficial, but they aren't quite open yet from tornadic activity. So I got actually, it's a tornado twister. Why on earth did I order this? This is okay.
We're trauma bodies.
I don't know why they call it. It's probably something with the Twister movie. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get whatever. Clearly, it's a tornado twister, sparkling energy. It's sparkling water. This is literally sparkling. I don't know what I don't order from here normally. Normally, I like tea. I like tea. Anyways, it's okay. It's not bad.
They have tea at Dunkin'.
Berry Burst Peach Sun Mix. Oh, the next time I'm just gonna get a nice tea. But no, next time I'm going to Superficial. That's what's happening. Okay,
Anyways, we're about to drop Ellie off at the through exit. She's just snoozy back there with my parents, but we got coffee and sparkling water. Go team. And then we're, again, heading to Syracuse.
Okay, we made it. We're set up. The festival is just about to start for the day. I'm going to show you our booth. I'm popping in for a midday check-in. It is 1:45, so we have about 3 hours left in today's festival. We're doing okay. We've got a few sales. I'm going to be sure at the end of this video to share with you a few insights from this market, so be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video. But we're doing all right. There's been a lot of traffic coming through, so we're staying positive to have a good day. I'll pop in a little bit later. Hey, just wanted to pop in to give you a quick update. We've got about a half hour of Saturday's portion of the market left. It's been kind of a quietish day, but hey, there's always Sunday. Usually Sunday's quieter than Saturday, but we'll see. We're staying optimistic. We'll see how it goes. At this point, we're going to be cleaning up here, and like I said, it ends in a half an hour, so we'll be cleaning up at that half an hour mark. We'll likely just get everything buttoned up for the night, and then we're gonna head home, and I will check in tomorrow when we are headed out for the third day of this market on Sunday. It is day 3. I guess it's Sunday. It's Sunday for the downtown Syracuse Arts and Crafts Festival. This is our last day of the festival. I am currently waiting for my dad. We're going to meet and then drive up to Syracuse. I'm hoping for a really good day. Saturday was pretty slow. People we did meet were absolutely wonderful. Everyone's great. Everyone's been coming into our booth and just being like a ray of sunshine, and it's been lovely. Just not a ton of people shopping, which I understand. Sometimes I go to these shows just to browse and look around, so I totally get it. But I am hoping that today is an exceptional day and we're going to stay positive and just have a good time. So I did make up a custom hoop for someone, so I'm hoping that she can pick it up today. If not, I will ship it out to her. All right, so we're heading to Syracuse. I see my dad pulling in now, so stay tuned and I'll update soon. I'm stepping into the hall for a second because, being in the church, everything kind of echoes, and I just don't want to disturb people who are shopping, but I wanted to give a quick update. It's about 12:30 on Sunday, and we are having a busy, fun, good, exciting day, so that's really good news. Everyone's excited about the jewelry, and my dad had a really good idea to move one of our sweatshirts toward the front of the booth and hang it up along the rail. I'll show you a video here or a little picture so you can see, but I think that that's at least helping kind of get people to stop and pause and look. So sometimes placing products in different locations can help. So I don't know, we'll see, but we're gonna keep going. I just wanted to give you a quick little update and we'll see how the rest of the day goes. 2:30 check-in. We are having a much better day today, which is really exciting. Our jewelry's been doing really well today, which I always love. I always love when someone can find a piece that speaks to them and they're excited to have it. So we have 2.5 more hours here. And yeah, then we're gonna do cleanup and I will be sure to update you with some market insights. So stay tuned for that. Overall, I think our market was a success. It was a lot of fun. We met a lot of new people and we got to experience the Syracuse art scene, which I think was totally worthwhile. I think there are a few takeaways that I want to share with you. Saturday was a slower day. It was a slower day. That's going to happen. It's going to happen with markets. You never quite know how they're going to go. Every market's a little bit different. So I'm going to share with you 5 tips for things that you can do on slower market days. The first one, and this one's a pretty simple one, you can take pictures of your booth, your product, and post pictures, not only to have for stock photos and stock videos, but also to post on social media. We wound up making a quick short video for how to get to our booth. Basically, this downtown Syracuse market was primarily outside. They closed down streets in the downtown Syracuse area, but my booth was inside a church along one of the streets. So it wasn't obvious that we had vendors inside. There were a number of volunteers saying, hey, come inside, we have more vendors, but it doesn't hurt to kind of show people how to navigate through the building to get to where I was located. So we made a video of that. You can post that up to your story, say, hey, come see me, come visit. And that definitely helped. I know a few people that came by that said, yes, I saw your video, or, friends that were like, I was looking for you, but couldn't find you. That video helped them get right to where we were inside the church. So you're going to have to do that anyway in order to promote your business, to market your business, or to prepare your website. So it doesn't hurt to get some extra footage in your spare time. My second tip, and this is one that I actually really enjoyed, was to take stock of your inventory. What are you going to need to prep for future markets? What are you low on? What's selling well? Take some notes, not only of the inventory of product that you've made or ordered, but also of supplies that you might need. So I started to run low on my little safety pins that I use to hang my price tags. So I might need to reorder those. I've got to check my stock here, and if I have enough, then I'm okay. But if not, I might need to reorder. I also started running low on embroidery hoops that I use for my ornaments, so I might need to reorder those. So kind of start taking notes on supplies that you might need to reorder, and also product that you might need to make in order to make sure that your next market is ready to go. The next thing you can do, and I bring this to every market, whether it's slow or not, bring a project to work on. And this can be multifold. So if you're a sewer or crocheter, then bring a hand stitching project that you can work on. And if you are a painting artist, a drawing artist, bring an example of the product that you are selling so people can see, hey, she's actually hand stitching this work. Hey, they're actually painting these pictures and I can watch them do it. People are really interested in the process, and they might come into the booth to talk to you to say, hey, what are you making? Oh my gosh, you're really hand stitching that. It adds value to what you're creating and also gets your what traffic there is, engaged and excited to come talk to you and to connect with you. Even if they don't make a purchase that day, it might help them remember your brand and remember what you're about, so that maybe in the future, if they're interested in shopping with you or learning from you, then they'll keep that in mind. The next thing that you can do on a slow market day is research new leads. This could be a good time to get out your iPad or, a laptop, or maybe you can even work on your cell phone and find information about other markets. You can even talk to other vendors about other markets that they enjoy and, which ones have done well for them in the past. And you can find new leads on other markets that might be good. You can also research new display ideas or get ideas for how to grow your business, or whichever part of your business that you want to grow. You can use some computer time to research. Now, you don't want to be on your cell phone or on your computer when your customers are in there shopping, because sometimes, especially being on your cell phone can kind of be a deterrent, but make sure that if a customer comes in, you're going to want to greet them and say hello. I use my iPad for checkout, and I find that being on my checkout iPad register is a lot more engaging if I'm doing some research. Being on my iPad is a little bit more friendly to my customers, also because sometimes I'm drawing on there, or, I'm in Procreate creating art. So the iPad, I think, is a little bit more connective than being on my cell phone. But if the cell phone is what you have, then you can use it. Just make sure to kind of don't be so hooked on it that you're not engaging with your customers as well. It can kind of deter them and put them away. But if you have extra time, it's a good time to research ways to grow your business, how to move that needle forward. You can research product that you can offer in the future. You can also research different display items and tools that you can use that might be helpful for your business. So it could be a good time to just gather more information about how to grow your business. And lastly, I alluded to this briefly, but I think it can be a great time to connect to your neighbors. We arrived in Syracuse about an hour early on Sunday, and because Saturday was so slow, we were pretty much ready to go. We didn't have a ton to do. And so we wanted to research a little bit about outdoor tents. While our booth was inside, obviously there were a number of vendors set up outside. So we walked through some of the streets where the vendors were set up to see what kind of tents they were using and what kind of infrastructure they were using. I have a big market coming up in September, and it's going to be a 3-day outdoor market, which means I want my tent to be safe, strong, sturdy, and secure. So we wanted to see if there were better tent options than the one we currently use. And so there were a couple of vendors willing to lend some advice. I didn't want to slow them down from setting up because a lot of them had work to do, but if they were there and wanting to chat and engage, it was a nice time to talk to them. This can also be a really good time to really chat with other artists, with other experienced vendors. If they have advice or insights, you can ask questions, you can engage with them, you can offer your own insights and experience. It's just a good time to connect with other vendors who are on the market circuit. I also met a number of wonderful artists and bought some artwork along the way. It was just an amazing event, an amazing experience. But when you have some extra time, you can go connect with your vendors. I left either my dad or my husband at the booth, and I was able to go and walk around and meet other artists and see what they're creating and just enjoy the show. And I think part of the experience is, we're running businesses here, but also remembering to enjoy the artwork and experience it and, connect to other people in the community. So this can be a good time if you have a slow day to go and experience the art and enjoy it yourself as well. So that's the market wrap up. We had, like I said, a great weekend. I had a really, really great time. Our top selling product was jewelry again, hand embroidered jewelry. So I'm going to have to restock our hand embroidered jewelry, and our pouches were popular, especially our cat pouch. So those are, I think, our top two items were pouches and the hand embroidered jewelry. It was exciting. We also had a new product out this time, which were our mama sweatshirts. We did sell a couple, which was really great. I'm going to be looking into, and this was part of that product research note that I was mentioning to you, I would like to get maybe some transfers that we can iron on to make the mama sweatshirts if someone wants it to be cat mama, dog mama, plant mama, super mama, tired mama, caffeinated mama. I want some those little stickers that you can iron on. The transfers, I'd like to see if maybe I can I don't know. I think that could be a fun markety add-on. So I might do a little bit more research to see if we can add those, but the mama sweatshirts were also popular. So I'm excited to see how those grow. We'll see. Like I said, our traffic was a little bit slower inside the church. So I wonder almost if we're going to have an outdoor market in August. So I'm curious to see how that pans out and how those sweatshirts do. So overall, I think it was a success. I am going to get back to work. There's plenty to do here between cleanup and working on Garden Girl Studio. I've got a number of quilts I need to quilt up this week. Plus, I actually have a pair of wedding shoes I'm hand embroidering. So, and of course, I have to keep them a surprise because they're for the bride. So I can't share them quite yet, but I'm hoping when they're done and our bride walks down the aisle that she might have some extra pictures for me that I can share with you. So I got to get back to stitching, friends. The update for this week, normally this is the day that I would be releasing our temperature stitch along. I'm going to be releasing it next week. I wanted to give you guys the market update and my tornado recovery update today. So next week will be our temperature stitch along. I am also going to be, I didn't finish my Jolly in July videos. What I'm going to do is I have one that's already been filmed. I need to edit it. It's going to be the Christmas Jammies sweatshirt video. I will be releasing that as soon as I can over the next week or two. I do not have the handmade bow or Christmas tag videos filmed. If you want to see them and you'd like me to make those up, let me know in the comments below and I can put something together. Otherwise, I think I'm going to save those videos for actual Christmas time. So, but we'll see. I think just with the sheer amount of busyness that I am juggling right now, we're going to kind of just keep moving with the business and move on. So if it hasn't been filmed yet, it probably won't get filmed. It's just the nature of the post-tornado situation. But if you really, really, really want to see that content, drop me a message and I'll see what I can do. Okay, friends, I appreciate you being here. Until next time, happy stitching.